What's up? It's a snow day, so I'm just here chilling, whatever. I was just thinking, because I brushed my teeth just a couple minutes ago. Had a good breakfast or whatever, because I had to go to class. Have you ever met somebody whose breath just, the look on their face just lets you know they had stank breath? Like, I'm being so serious. This dude in my math class, I swear, like, I don't know what it is, but when I look at him, it's like, I know your breath stink. Like, he didn't even speak to me. He didn't say one word the first time I went to class. Which, I missed my first math class. Can you believe that? Anyway, yeah, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just, his face looked like he knew that he had bad breath. He's like, don't talk to me, I got bad breath type look on his face. But he has it all the time. So it's his permanent face. Like, that's what he looks like all the time. So, yeah, and I sit by him too. And he got and it's weird because he got breath that, yeah, he got breath that his mouth can be closed, but you can still smell it. I don't know what that is. That's not normal. That's not healthy. Somebody needs to brush, floss, Listerine, brush, floss, and Listerine again before they even come to school or walk out their house, because that's just not right. And I understand there's a thing called halitosis, because I had a teacher that had halitosis. Actually, that was kind of hard for me. That was the only time I tried my hardest not to get in trouble in class, because she had halitosis and I didn't want to go up to her desk and have her talk straight into my face. So yeah, I mean, they have minty gum, they have mints, they have pocket strips. I use pocket strips all the time because I have pocket strips and gum, and I alternate them just because sometimes I feel like chewing gum and sometimes I don't. So I have those to keep my breath fresh, and I will offer you some, but that would mean that I would have to look in your direction and get a response back. So no, I'm good. But yeah, like he just be sitting there doing his math or whatever, and I can just still smell it. I don't know if, like, I be looking down doing my work, so he might have opened his mouth, but for the most part, he keeps quiet. And there was this one time his breath was really, oh my gosh, it was like stale grits, like bad grits that's been out for like months and months and months. Like grits that's just been sitting there and just smell horrible. And that's just not cute. That's not attractive. That's not cool. But yeah, that one day the teacher kept calling on him to answer questions. He kept calling on him. I was upset with my teacher that day because, I mean, his breath stinks. Why would you call on him? If I'm looking like I'm dying whenever he opened his mouth, why would you put me through that? Like, I know she could read my face because she be laughing at me all the time in class. She'd look at me and be laughing because I have the I don't know what you talking about face on, or I'll have the so we just gonna keep doing work face on. Either way, she laughs at me because she knows the type of face it is. I guess she's had a lot of students, so I'm pretty sure she had the students like, oh my gosh, I just can't stand this dude's breath. I'm pretty sure she's had that before. She might not be able to recognize it though. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt for that. But she kept asking questions, and oh my gosh, I like to have passed out. I almost passed out. Oh my gosh. And then one day he actually spoke directly to me because he didn't have a pencil. He asked me for a pencil, and I was so disoriented. Like, I had a pencil right on my notebook. I always have a pencil on my notebook. I'm looking through my bag, and then I realized there's a pencil right there, and I didn't need to do all that. He had me so disoriented, I couldn't think straight. And then there's some people who just have horrible breath, point blank, period. Like, there's some people who even they be chewing some minty gum. Like, you see them put in a fresh piece of minty gum, and they breath still be smelling like hot garbage on a summer day down by the equator. Yes, hot as I don't know what, and stale milk and everything else, spoiled eggs, not spoiled eggs, spoiled meat and rotten eggs, and all that just all in one, like a rotten egg omelet to you. It's just how you be chewing minty gum and your breath still be like that? Like, really? Is it really like that? That's disturbing, to say the least. There's just some people who just want to talk to you and have long conversations. They breath be just on lean. Like, every time, they don't notice that every time they try to talk to me, I look away. And people get mad because they like, why don't you look me in my face when I'm talking? This doesn't apply to the actual person that asked me this one day, because I always thought that I looked at her in her eye, but apparently I don't. I apologize if you watch this. But no, there's just some people that I just can't really look at. Like, they be talking to me and I try my hardest to look at them. Like, I hold my breath and just try to look at them, right? And then I just end up looking down, playing with my phone, you know, doing things like that. So, please take care of your mouth area. Please, people. I understand that you have morning classes, but, hey, please brush your teeth. I don't care if you come to school in your PJs. Make sure you stop by that bathroom and put some deodorant on, too. There's some musty individuals walking around. I don't understand why people just think that soap and water just ain't for them. Hygiene, people, hygiene. That's key. We grown individuals, sorta. We are in college. Please understand that hygiene is great. I understand you're athletic. I understand you go out and you play basketball or you play football or some stuff like that. You coach or whatever, but please take the time to make sure your teeth are brushed and that your pits are taken care of. Because some people just try to give you a hug. Now, I'm little, so when people give me a hug, I'm kind of like by their armpits. Like, they come up on me and they give me the hug like this, so I'm stuck in their chest and stuff, and I'm trying to get away, and it doesn't work sometimes, a lot of times. So, just take care of yourself hygienically. That's what randomly popped into my head today while I was brushing my teeth and taking care of myself or whatever. I'm not going anywhere. It's just that it's really rude to have stank breath and pits. Like, I don't eat onions around people because that's just rude. Like, that's really rude. And people laugh at me because I say that, but it's rude to eat onions in front of people. Like, you can get hamburgers and stuff with friends. You go to McDonald's or Burger King or what else? Other places. And you get yourself, you know, your little cheeseburger, fries. And the cheeseburger comes with onions. So I don't eat tomatoes anyway. Like, I don't eat whole tomatoes. I eat tomato sauce all day. I can eat up cut up tomatoes. They don't bother me. It's just whole rounded tomatoes. I don't understand. I'm weird like that. But, yeah. You know, I asked for no tomato, no onion. Because onions are just rude. There's some people who go in there and then the onion taste gets stuck in the back of your throat. So no matter what, unless you go all the way in the back of your throat and scrub, you really can't get that away while you're with friends. Like, you can be talking and then you accidentally burp and you think that nobody heard it or anything, but they smelled that mess because it smelled like onions from 5 hours ago. Onions are just rude to eat in front of people. Point blank period. That's how I feel. So if we're out or whatever, please don't get onions. And if you do, if I stop talking to you most of the night, I'm sorry. I just can't. Because onions are just rude. People don't understand me when I say it, but it's rude to eat onions in front of me. Onions, onion rings, anything with the word onions in it. Like Funyuns, yeah, that doesn't have onions, but they Funyuns. Cool Ranch, Doritos, they kind of okay, because you can actually get that you can get that smell out your mouth. So that's enough of this. I'm out.